Hello and welcome to my video about the Polaroid Cube. So I just bought it a couple of weeks ago. I really like it. It's really small, simple to use. In other videos you can see how it is to operate and the videos that you can make. However, I bought a couple of add-ons like the waterproof casing, which is really nice. It snaps very well with its base. But in this video I'm not really gonna talk about this add-ons. I'm actually gonna talk about the add-ons that I had to make. So first one is I bought the add-on with the strap. As you can see in other videos, it's this feels kind of cheap. It works well, but it doesn't feel like it's gonna last a lifetime. Mostly because it's plastic. It works, but it's not ideal. So I went ahead and bought Master Lock. You don't need to do a lot of research. It's I think it's 1 inch thick. The length of the strap, and this one, this is really strong and really keeps it in place. So very simple. What I did is when you buy this one, it comes in a 2-pack with a base, and the Master Lock edition that I bought, it also comes with in a 2-pack, so you won't really mess it up. What I did is I cut also another piece from the original one so that this wouldn't move a lot. And this is really simple. It's not as comfortable as I would like it to be, but mostly because of the metal piece. But what I want is this thing not to fall out ever, right? So you can adjust it as tight as you want, and there you go. It's fairly easy to put your camera in, and you can shake it and it won't fall off, right? So it's actually really nice, and you can tighten it up as much as you want. So my idea of buying this one was not for use above ground. My idea of this one was actually for this. I still don't have a date for when I'm gonna test this out. Most likely it's gonna be in a couple of weeks, or maybe even 1 month, going to the beach. I hope it's sooner. And that's it. See, so just have to make sure that it snaps all the way. Okay. And that's it. It really won't move too much. So for going underwater, this is what I would recommend. The strap, it's long enough, and it'll only start coming off until you press this. So depends on how tight you want it, but it works really nice. There you go. So this is really easy to make. You just need to buy the Master Lock strap, and that's pretty much it. So this is one, and now I'm gonna show you the other thing that I did, which is far more complex than doing that. So I wanted a headband, and as many of you might have seen online, headbands are only from GoPro, and they're really bulky, and that is not something that I like to use. So what I did first is I took the strap from the original strap, just long enough for my head, nothing too complex, and then using from the tons of discarded strap that I had, I built this. It's not pretty, mostly because I'm on a trip and I can't find all of the things that I would find normally back home. But this is really simple to make. So I grabbed a coin first and I put it in here, and the reason is because the camera has a magnet, so it snaps to it really easily. Then that I looped it, and then I did this other loop. So first I constructed this, and it's really easy to create this, right? So you see, this is a small housing for the camera. So now when you add the strap, right, you have a very comfortable thing that you can wear on your head. So actually, if you move this around, you will see that it starts to get a little bit loose. However, it won't go out. You have to really yank it because the magnet helps a lot. So I was thinking of how can I make this safer for my camera. So I created this. I just took a small piece of strap from one of the memory cards. They come with this plastic. I cut the other side of the plastic and created this using a small knife. Yeah, here's a small knife. Of course I used some scissors to cut the strap, and a sewing kit that you will find in almost every hotel. So if you're traveling and you just bought this, it's an easy way to make it. If you're at home, have access to a sewing machine, you can do a lot better than my crappy stitching. However, if you're in a rush, you can create this. And then the way that this works is very easy. You just have to pass this through the outside. Just put the camera back in its place, right? And then this thing, what I did is I marked it with my knife on the inside, so I could bend it just to these edges of the camera, right? So you can see this goes there, right? And then I put this was the trickiest part, creating this and making it as secure as possible. I recommend using a lighter to burn a little bit the edges so that it doesn't destroy itself. So then you just put it up like this, and put the button in, and that's it. So this acts as protection. It won't muffle your sound too much. I still have to do a test run for this. And the good thing is that when you put this in your head, you can tilt the camera, and it depends on how much you tighten this up on your head. It's how much it's gonna move. But I found that it really doesn't move that much. So with a magnet and this thing, you have a pretty secure camera in place, and very helpful. So I hope you guys like it. It's not too difficult. you know, I can build another one, but I really don't have time now. A lot of things to do with work. But yeah, so simple tools, you know, just get this, get this, get this, get a coin, and the strap, and that's it. Easy to build. You'll do it in no time. I think this took me like, I don't know, 20 minutes, half an hour, and that's it, you know. This is the only option that I found, because currently Polaroid doesn't have any option out there in the market for a head strap. They do have the head mount for helmets, but that is different, you know. So if you're gonna put it on a helmet, it's okay to use something else. But if you just wanna, you know, put your camera in your head and go around and shoot that first-person view, I would recommend do something more professional than mine. And that's it. Well, thank you for watching. Hope you liked it. See you soon. Bye.